Good afternoon guys, welcome back to the channel. So 26th of May, Friday afternoon, it's going up to 3 o'clock and it's a bank holiday weekend, so we're off. Don't know where yet, going to go somewhere wild camping, probably up Buxton, Peak District, somewhere up that way, because we just got this weekend free, so we're not going tonight Friday night. We're going to go Saturday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then we're back for a couple of nights. Then we're off to Van Life Festival at the Shrewsbury Showground. I think it's the 2nd to the 4th of June coming up this weekend. It's going to be getting on for, they reckon, 2,000 vans. I've got it on here, just let me have a quick look on the phone. Put on by Damo Jones. Obviously if you go on Facebook you'll see it on there, and on here, like it says, it's the West Midlands Showground here in Shropshire. It's Van Life Festival, 2nd to the 4th of June 2023, the UK's biggest van life festival, and there's going to be loads and loads of van conversions, motorhomes, overlanders, fairgrounds, quirky vans coming, just a bit of everything and anything and everything. We're on show there, so obviously being part of the YouTube community, so we'll be on show. So I will be showing the best, so if you do get a chance to come along, come and say hi. So reason for this video, I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on all the different things that's been done to Ivy over the last well, over the winter months and coming into the summer months. I'll start with the outside and go into the inside after. Obviously you probably noticed there's a sun visor, which was an eBay purchase. Just simply go onto eBay, put in the Mark III, and it'll come up, Iveco Daily. I think it was about 80-90 quid, that's all that was, by that company there. Look, new look auto design. Obviously we've got the driving spotlights have been put on, which were for the winter months when it was dark. Don't need them now this time of the year. We've had new tyres on the back end because we had trouble with these Kumos, which are on the front end here, they're on 15-inch. We started to have problems with the tops bubbling on the front for whatever reason. Across there they started to bubble, so we started to get a shudder on the steering. So the ones on the back, we didn't trust these Kumos on the back because they're only 2-ply apparently, and load rating, obviously, as you saw from when it went across the weighbridge, with the back axle weight being so high, we needed 110, 112 load rating tyres. So the only ones we could get in a 15 are these general grabbers, and they're 3-ply core on the sidewall, which is a better sidewall then, doesn't, wobble about when you're going past things and everything, because them Kumos are dead, to be honest. What else have we done? We put another air vent, there's another vent gone there, which is, I'll show you inside when we get in a minute, which is an extractor in the bathroom. That one there is for the hot water system, the instant hot water. I don't think I showed you about that before, really. We've also now got rid of the Carver system and swapped it for a Bubbles van system, and the outlet for the diesel heater for that part comes out of there, is behind there. So didn't have to put no more holes in the van, but I did here. Water tank's been moved. That's now the inlet for the water tank, because the water tank has gone from under the back end of the van where it was before. So I've done another back end here now. If I quickly show you under here, I've took the water tank off, I'll show you that in a second, and I've put the spare wheel under there now. That's not just ratchet strap there, guys, there's a big bolt in the middle, look, holding it right through the floor. The reason for the ratchet straps is if I'm on my own and got to get that spare wheel back up again, dropping it off's easy, it's getting it back up again after. The reason for them ratchet straps are, you hook them to the side here, onto there, each side, and over and down, and just ratchet strap them until you get it back up into line, into the bolt, so you can put it up on your own. So yeah, spare wheel has freed me some room up in the back of the garage. Obviously took the weight off the back end of that 120 kilos, that tank full of water, and the frame and everything, because it's quite a big frame. You've seen the back end before, no doubt. Obviously that's opened up when you're on that nice beach shots. But yeah, look how much more room I got in that garage now. We're down to the Roma battery, that 480 amp hour Roma battery, and I tell you what, it is a game changer. Lithium batteries are a total game changer. No word of a lie. Since we've been out, obviously we're into the better months now, but we did get out in it in what, March, and that when we went to Amsterdam and that. We haven't had that battery below about 80%. It's always been 80, 81, 85%, and within a few hours of driving, or the sun's up, even when it's gloomy, the solar, which is, as you know, on the top, we've got 500 watts of panels on the top, so that takes it back up within a few hours. So by afternoon it's back up to 100% again. Look how much more room there. Now I've got the electric bike stuffed away there, which you saw Claire probably last weekend when we were up in Anglesey with the electric bike. So that has given us so much more room. If we do get a second bike, we're thinking of the scooters, by the way, guys, are for sale. We're getting rid of them. The trouble is, in this country, they're just so much frowned upon. Don't know when the laws are going to change, and we just loved so much when we were abroad. You know, the bikes and that were about. And we've been out and about on the bikes. I've got an old bike as well, and Claire loves that electric bike. So easy. So yeah, there we go. Diesel tank there for the night heater's always been there, but I had to do a bit of an alteration on the pipe work there. There's my Shore sine wave, 3000 watts, 6000 watt surge. You've seen all that before. So for one battery now compared to 3 before, so there's a lot of weight saving. A lot of stuff came out of there as well. One gas tank now, one 7 kilo gas tank. But I'll just show you now down where the water's gone to. If you remember, we were over on the back end by about 280 kilos. So with what we've lost with the jacks and recovery gear that we don't need and all sorts of stuff like that, and that second tank and everything, and we were okay. We were 300 odd kilos light on the front end, so the water tank has gone there now. So that's the new place for the 100 litres of water, is under here. So I made a bracket. There's one there and one at the back. There's 4 all together all the way around it, holding it there, so that ain't going to drop up. Even if I did catch it, this here is solid. So the reason for that is just so if I did ground it out or whatever, it won't pull it off. And it's the same height as you can see under there as just about the diesel tank the other side and the exhaust. Just about all the same height, so should be okay there. So even the weight up towards the front end of the van, which makes it. I took it down the road yesterday just to try it out with the full water there, and as it's set up, and it seems better braking now, loads better. So whether it was because all that weight was hanging on that back end, don't know. The load sensing valve was right the way up, but now it's loads better for braking. So yeah, that's about it for outside. Moving tanks around, moving stuff around. Inside the van, as you know, we put which is under there. I'm not going to dig it all out now, but you've probably seen them online if you go and look. The Bubble Vans water systems. So we got the new hybrid one, which means I've got 240 hookups that we can heat the water of the tank. It's a 12 litre water tank, which will do 3 ways. So I've got 240 hookup when I'm hooked up on a site, which is very rare. I've also got the inverter which I can put on, and through me that battery, the Roma 460 battery, will also run it as well. Easy as anything. You got the diesel Chinese heater, which is running in through the little system there to the bubble tank as well, which is a little pump, which is a little pump you just turn on here as soon as you fire it up, and that then circulates the water. Does it all automatic if you want. See, there's the controls there for the bubble system. That is the temperature of the which is the outside temperature. Funnily enough, it seems to be always outside temperature, about 20 degrees here now, and that's the water temperature in the tank. Also with this system, you've got I can also use 12 volt, so I can either flick that switch there, and that will then put the power on and start charging up off my solars, so off the solar, off the battery of the van. That is ideal for when you're driving along. Say you're driving from one place to another for an hour or two. Flick that on as you're driving along, because you've got your B2B running, which will put power into your battery, and then obviously will warm your tank up. So as soon as you get to wherever you're going to, you'll have a full tank of hot water, and it doesn't take long to warm up, and it stays warm pretty hours and hours. We've got that up to 85-90 degrees at night, left it overnight, and next morning still at 65-70 degrees, so very well insulated. So yeah, there is a system on it here where if I put that on, it will kick in with a Solarius, or whatever it's called, system, which is up here. Now it's just kicked in, look. So because I'm over 12.1 volts, that now is kicked in, and that now is let's see the lights just come on. That now is putting power down to that tank down there. So brilliant system, the bobble system. It seems to be working so far. It hasn't had enough time to test it properly, but at least I've got chances of hot water now from the diesel night heater, 240 or cup if I'm on a site, or off my leisure, off my inverter, off my batteries, or off obviously the diesel heater, the Chinese diesel heater. But also I've had this for ages. This has been in here for a long time, which is me instant hot water 8 litre gas tank. A lot of people say, oh, we don't like that in there because it's fumes and that. There's no more fumes than that there, you hob. And that is vented out through there. Plus also I run a fan I put on as well now. I'll turn the fan on for you. There's a fan now which is brilliant for acting as a drying room as well now, that is. So if you've got condensation and everything, then you've got the diesel heater running. Get that on as well, which is extracting it outside. And if there was any fumes of any sort, which I haven't really had that problem, it'll blast it out there, so that's good as well. You see at the back end we've got the ready for the long European trips this year. Got the big hatch at the back, which you've seen before. Got the fans running there, 12 volt twin fans running, blowing the air this way, and then we got the max air fan, which is just ticking over here at the moment, pulling it back out the other way. Also, what else have we done? Yeah, we've got this as well, the underlights. Got these all put on for when I'm editing, if I'm sitting here, spin them round, and if I'm editing, sitting there. So yeah, I think you've seen in here before anyway, haven't you guys? This is the inside of the van. That's ideal here as well, because if you pull this over like that, that makes it a privacy for changing. So if Claire or I want to change, you know, or got a toilet or whatever, them windows are blacked out anyway, privacy ones. All this just goes back and back there, and that's it. Fastens there. It's not a big toilet, it's not big, but you've got a shower, you've got hot water, you've got a toilet, and you just have yourself a wash down. It's brilliant. Or because that window's so big on that bathroom side where that extractor fan is, you can, if you're in a nice area or a nice place, open that window there and have a shower out here, like I did in Spain last year. You probably saw me when if you go back to the Spain ones, I was out here having a shower off, and we get because it's on a long hose, we get it on the floor and wash Gizzy off and cool him down. So yeah guys, I thought I'd just give you a quick update on, probably missed some stuff, but I think we're there. We've got the bobble system, hot water system, and we got the instant hot water tank. So we've got plenty. We've either got diesel to heat up, or 240 to heat up, or solar to heat up, or we can use the gas bottle. And we still got gas just for the cooker and just for that heater, and it uses hardly any, to be honest with you, hardly any at all, that heat, and it's instant. Within seconds you've got plenty of hot water for washing up and everything. Other than that, I think that's it at the moment. The Roma battery, to say, yeah, the Roma battery is doing brilliant, and the guys from Roma, wow, they're very helpful. You just send them a WhatsApp message if you've got any queries or anything, and they're straight back to you, sorting out. And I have got to give a shout out, guys, I have got to give a shout out to Energy Monkey, because when we were way down at the show down in the south, the Warner show, the Victron gear did an update on the app on the phone, and I couldn't get into it. Literally could not get into the app, couldn't get it on my phone. Wonder what was going on. This was on the shunt side of it. So I thought I'll get on to Victron, because obviously that's how I had all the gear off, the Victron gear off, and it's what, coming up to 2.5 years now since I had all that Victron gear. And the guys from Energy Monkey, you got to shout out for them guys. Wow, they did help out. They said, oh, it's an update on your phone, delete your app, put it on again, told me what to do, went through all the settings, everything back on, working perfect. And bless them, what battery you got? Roma battery, right? I know the guys from Roma had set it all up as well, but Energy Monkey went through everything with me to set it all up, and it's perfect now, absolutely perfect. Anyway guys, get yourself to the Shrewsbury Showground next weekend, and we'll see you there. So don't forget to subscribe, press that button. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now.